Oh, so sorry, sir.
Are you okay?
What's up, guys? It's Harley with Barn Built Dreams, and apparently I'm at Warren's. What's up, brother?
bro? How you doing?
I didn't mean to,
You feel better now,
I definitely feel fired up for this. I hope you guys are ready, too. Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
To some losses through the process had me furious. But I got eyes on the vision, can't get delirious. Fall in love with the game and then you marry it. I think I married it. This the anthem. If you reckon with it, put your hands up. Yeah, this the anthem. If you get up and get it, put your hands up.
Why are there so many buttons here, Warren?
On that note,
What one of these shouldn't I press? Why is there a pink button?
that's the Tyler also. That one is called the don't press button, give Tyler a chance.
Okay.
We just haven't made our labels yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know. Don't press
This
that.
is going to be our future trans break piece.
Okay.
That with Kevin's stuff. That upper button is going to be the creep bump. So you can like hold it on trans break, creep, bring it into the beam, and let it eat.
That's getting
right?
serious.
And then the other one over there is going to be our nitrous purge, because so when you're all strapped up in here, it's kind of a pain for me to reach all the way through there. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna move that to the steering wheel. The don't press, give Tyler a chance button. That is our scramble boost button that we're gonna have on here. Yeah.
I like it. I mean, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on, but at the same time, it maybe gives the driver or gives me a little bit more control over things, and that's kind of what you want, right? To have something accessible, because there's a lot of stuff going on when you're inside one of these things when you're about to make a pass.
I feel like people, especially before I switched, oversimplified having automatic. Because they were like, put your foot on the brake, press the gas. I'm like, sign me up. I got my car, wouldn't stall up, wouldn't hold, push through, red light after red light, trying to figure out converter and all that stuff.
Right. It, whether it's with the stick shift stuff or with the autos, they've all got their own quirks, their own growing pains that you kind of have to go through in order to get these cars to leave, because we're really messing with, small displacement engines with really large chargers on them. It's difficult to kind of bring it up to be at an acceptable point to launch the car.
Right.
So that's one of the things that I think,
is it
at
still,
least with here,
is it still turnkey?
Different. No. So you need to take that out. Here's something interesting for you. That lock actually works. There was once that I was about pulling up to the line, about to make a pass, and that thing was in the lock position.
Oh, and got steering wheel stuff?
Yeah, and I looked at it, I'm like, holy crap. So like for this season, we're gonna take that lock assembly out. So we don't have that.
Go shopping?
Where?
Grocery shopping?
Was there some of the grocery stuff there? No, I think that was my old registration or something like that.
I'm like, my guy's grocery shopping in a minivan? Like, you're trying to make it a minivan.
It's not a minivan. It's a Dodge Colt. Dang it. Get out of my car now, man.
That's Tyler's fault. He said minivan so many times it's ingrained in my brain.
Who's Tyler?
I don't know.
Okay, good.
So how do you shift it? What's this guy? Anything? Or did I make that up?
No, that's just a little indicator.
Point at the arrow you want it to go?
So exactly, because I need to know which side it's going through.
Oh,
so,
that's actually the indicator.
Yeah, it's just a little indicator that's true there.
Okay.
So basically, when you want to make a pass, hold the brake down, and then you just basically slap the gears through there. So now, unlike some of the other folks, they'll have their ECU shift the car.
Okay.
Or they'll have the forced 4-box set up for shifting. Well, this one we did Kevin's mod.
Yep.
Where you physically have to shift the car as you're making a pass.
Did you ever do that with like a factory style shifter, or did you always have the B&M?
I always had this B&M, and I had it in my old front wheel drive 1G.
Okay.
My first ESM.
Yep.
And it's kind of like translated into this car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was talking with somebody who should be unnamed, Tyler.
Oh.
And he was like, yeah, you can do that. You just might have less control.
Correct.
That's factory style.
Correct. Like you would have to shift with intention to that point.
Sure.
And then make sure you're there. The one thing that I don't like about this particular shifter is that after you've made a pass and you're in third gear, I like to put it into reverse. Into...
Exactly the problem.
Yeah, put it in reverse when you go to 160. No, I like to put it
You'll
in...
stop.
You will stop.
That explains some of the failures.
Yeah, this car has done endos.
I've seen them. Because I thought that was so funny you were trying to copy Tyler.
Tyler, who? We are not showcasing force engineering. Spotlighting force engineering.
I didn't say anything about that. People might think I'm talking about anybody else.
No, anyway, with Tyler, he has also done endos with stuff. And we've unfortunately had endos on this car. And for your audience that doesn't know what an endo is, basically the rear of the car kind of comes up. It's almost like a stoppie, and it feels real violent. When that happens, these belts right into your chest.
Do you know what caused it?
In this particular case we did, there was a situation where we had a fail-safe in the ECU, an engine protection. And in that particular case with the Haltech, the fuel pressure was too high. So you went from all the boost and all the RPM to nothing. And then it stopped. So it just caused the car just to go boop, up, down like that.
I think I got a cool video of you doing that, actually.
Oh my goodness.
Not maybe a good video, but a cool video.
We did it before we figured out what was the issue.
Because you did a shootout as well, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Before we figured out what happened, it was 3 passes. Yeah, I think it was...
We did 3.
I think we did 3 endos in a freaking row until we figured out. So until Kevin and Jeremy and I think Josh Redden was there from Haltech, they all figured out what the issue was, why the car was doing that.
Yeah, because it just looked like it was binding.
Yeah.
That's
and then
crazy.
The next...
Did it damage anything?
No. It didn't damage, at least not that...
We know of?
Well, I don't know. we don't know. We can't unequivocally say, but the pass after the endos were fixed, where we realized what the issue was, we ended up running our 880, which was our PB that we've ever ran in the car.
Right.
And
so
then,
obviously something was all right.
Yes, everything was good there, and then the next pass after that,
That's the pass I want to talk about.
That's the pass you want to talk about.
If you're okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So the beauty of drag racing, this is to your audience, the beauty of drag racing is that you can go from having your PB, your best day ever, your best moment ever, the next moment it's the worst day that you could possibly have. So the next we ran 880s. Our next pass, a freeze plug ended up coming out of the cylinder head, which then put water on the tire, which then put us into the wall. And that was just a horrible experience. Cars are replaceable, things can be fixed. I was very, very fortunate to be okay. The safety equipment did what it needed to do.
Right.
The car kept me safe. I was able to walk out, but the damage to the people
Dude, that's
what really, that really affected me.
Oh, yeah.
Where I saw the look of desperation in people's eyes, and I'll never forget that. And I never want to put that on anybody, and I don't ever want to put people in that state of emotion to see, like, because they don't know if I'm coming out of the car.
Right.
And it's like after the car stopped, when I got out of it, I could hear people clapping, and it was really eerie when we were standing at that track over there, and like Dylan pulled me out of the car.
Yeah. He jumped.
And he just jumped the fence and he pulled me out, and I was like, I knew that you're not supposed to be here,
Right.
but I was so happy to see him, and to see the whole community just come together. It was so touching. I'm very blessed.
I pride myself in like doing something most people can't do nowadays. Like if there's an accident or something, like filming's not my priority. Not even if I can help them, right? Like I don't want to capture somebody's misery. But if I could have captured one thing, for one, it would be the group of guys that came instantly and they were telling people not to jump over the fence. And I'm not saying you should break the rules, but all your guys were like, too bad, we're checking on him. But when I saw you hug your son, oh man, like again, not even for me, not to show anybody, but for a picture for you, maybe later on to look back on, like that moment hit, right in the feels, man. That was a moment and a half. That was deep.
Yeah, and you kind of go through, I'm not going to say that, I'm recognizing what happened in that moment. It's not that your life flashes before your eyes or anything, like, at least for me, it didn't.
Did it happen super fast?
It really did. It was like, okay, we're going to go into the wall, and I remember distinctly, I was like, this is going to be an impact, so try and pay attention to what this feels like. I was telling...
to gauge.
To
How fast do you think you were going? Like 80, 90-ish already, right?
We had passed the 8th, or just before... I think we were just before the 8th, so I think the data logs showed just around 100, 105 or something like
a little
that.
faster than I thought.
And then because we hit the wall, I think right around the 3:30 mark, and we coasted to just past the 8th.
Okay.
So at least watching from the footage.
I just got up there too. I was like, because I heard you were running, I was like literally crossing the bleachers, and it happened. It was like, what the? Because like you're so helpless. Like, what can you do?
Right. Then there's nothing you can do, and the car had just been painted. We had done all this work to it, and you just run a PB, and then it's like the highs of the highs, and then the lows of the lows, and it's like talking to my son about that. He was just like, he's like, all that work is down the drain, and and I was like, don't worry about it.
Right.
We'll get it fixed.
Right.
We'll come back stronger, and that's what opportunities like that, they present yourself, and you can really showcase to folks what are the things that you can do in the future, right? This is just a learning opportunity.
Right.
You're gonna come back stronger and really kick some butt, but it's gonna take some effort to do that.
That shows who you are.
I try to be.
I like that.
It's an underdog mentality.
Did you have any feelings weird about getting in the car again?
I will say absolutely I did.
Yeah.
So when we got the car, we went through a whole bunch of iterations through 2023, got the car back on track, and my first pass, as the universe would have it, they had me in that lane.
I remember that.
So first pass back in that lane. Now, just as a testament to the team that I'm blessed to be part of, they all made T-shirts that said, "Go fast, don't crash," and they were going to wear it on my first pass.
Sound advice.
But they didn't. They chose not to do that. Like that might be too soon. Let it go make a hit. But I wasn't concerned about the car. It was all those emotions came back, and I was like, you've been here a million times.
Right.
Just do what you're supposed to do. You have prepared. You have done everything you've needed to do. Now, just execute.
Right.
and it went straight. Everything was fine. Butterflies were off. Now we're ready to party.
I know it's
next
game
hit.
on.
Now it's on. Next hit, it's game on. And then straight to an 850. I think we were at 852 or 853. I can't remember.
And then you got it again.
Yeah, and then got it again. Went 851. Reset that. Then got into the rounds. It could have kept on going. You know,
That was awesome, man.
we were very excited.
I love a triumphant comeback. I get very nerdy about things and watching people. Again, like I see things too that talk about if your life was a movie and there was no downs, like who'd want to watch it, right? So like a lot of people when they watch fighters or whatever, they want to see them only succeed, but I like it when they're struggling because that shows what their heart, you know, like that shows what they're trying to do, how committed they are. I love that. So that was. I mean, I wasn't part of it, but I got to watch it. So
like, you know, it's the same mentality like with David Goggins or Jocko and that. You know, I know you subscribe to a lot of that type of stuff, and I look at those things and they're like, you know, if you have a failure in there, now it's an opportunity for you to grow. Yeah, and it's somewhere for you to go, right? And like having that, it just really gives you a little bit of that drive. And like I said, I'm a big underdog. I love that underdog mentality.
I love it too.
And
I get fired up even just hearing you talk about it.
You gotta have that tone.
Oh yeah.
You know that to me it's a little bit of an aggressive tone, right? That get up, let's go. I'm not gonna cuss on your channel, but it's like you gotta have that aggressive tone and you just say, you know, push through. Like for us to make it to the shootout last year with this thing, there were nights or mornings I was waking up 3-4 o'clock in the morning for months straight, just trying to fabricate stuff, trying to put things back together, just to make an event. And that to me, the process.
See the process, the journey.
The process for myself, the more I do car things, the more I enjoy.
I appreciate you talking about that. That was a big one for me. That was a cool moment to be a part of from the outside, for sure.
For sure.
Seeing you rise to the occasion.
We're trying our best, but you know, you can't do that stuff alone.
Oh no.
You have to have a conglomerate of people that help you with that. The guys that I hang out with, my racing crew, they all pitched in. What is it that you need? What do you need a hand with? You know, this was a week before that event. Put a brand new cylinder head on there. A valve was bent.
Oh.
So pull all that stuff.
Ending.
Pull that stuff all apart. And, like get compression back, and you're like the universe will test you.
Oh, brother.
They'll test you.
I mean, I don't always love it when I'm in it, but I know to push through it. I mean, I'm human when it comes to that stuff, but like my doubts are pushing through. You guys pushed through and came back and
it was really, really nice. It wasn't just a victory for the car, it was for our little team, it was for everything.
Testimony for how cool you guys are.
I don't know about cool,
some of you, you know what I'm saying?
Some are cool, but no, I mean, it was, in all seriousness, it was awesome.
Absolutely.
And then hopefully we can kind of continue with that energy.
I have positivity in it.
For 2024. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go from serious to something funny.
All right.
You ready?
Ready.
This is from Jesse. Why is Weldon way cooler than you? I mean, I feel like it's obvious. I'm just saying.
Weldon is just Weldon. He's amazing. He is the best part of me. He is such a character. I don't know. I used to think that I talked a lot of smack until I met my son, and he's just a little savage.
He's king?
He is my little king.
King crap talker. I like it.
And I call him my son, I'm going to spell it S-U-N.
With you.
That's it.
All right.
S-U-N, yep.
I feel like I said W for some reason. I'm like, did I just spell that wrong?
Speaking of which, should we bring him in here for a little cameo?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Wouldn't be the same without him.
Jeremy, do you want to hand me my phone?
Producer?
Yeah.
All right, look at me. Don't fall. He's so happy. Parts for grades program. I feel like I should earn some of these parts. We'll do 5 questions to get this thing started. We're gonna start really basic.
Okay.
Dogs, cats, or neither?
Dogs.
I was hoping you'd say raccoons.
Oh.
No?
No.
Okay.
They have rabies.
I'm telling him you said that.
Okay.
That hurts my feelings. What's your favorite color?
Probably blue.
Why does every single human pick blue? I'm doing a blue anarchy. Okay.
It's a good color.
Favorite food?
Sushi.
What? You're cultured. I'm not cultured at all.
It's good food.
Okay. Favorite movie or TV show, or well, YouTube probably nowadays. Favorite thing to watch?
Probably Dune 2.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
Did you watch it at theaters?
Yeah.
Was it epic?
It was good.
What kind of snacks do you get when you go to a movie theater?
Popcorn and probably like something sour.
Can we go to the movies?
Yeah.
Like right now?
Yeah.
Okay. If you had to pick, let me see. I want to guess. I don't want to be too basic with you. What's your favorite car? You're supposed to say.
Definitely not the Colt.
What's your first car going to be again?
I don't know.
Supra.
No.
If you could have any car in the world, what would it be?
Probably a Porsche 911.
Dang, fancy with it. Do you remember why I call you Danger now?
Yeah.
Why?
Because when I would always like do that on the scooter.
Going 100 miles an hour past us on the golf cart.
Not really, but
No cares given. Send it.
Yeah.
Do you think that we should continue this interview, or are you done? Because you look bored already.
I am bored.
Damn, gummit.
Well then,
What?
be nice.
Fail.
Savage.
Fail.
Well, why don't you? Okay, I'm gonna come here. Why don't you tell them about your car? Like, talk about the grades for parts program, and then we can get you out of here.
Grades for parts program. Can I do this?
Do you want to do that? Why don't
If
you
I
talk about it?
get good grades, I get a part for my engine. And
Okay.
I'm probably gonna put.
What engine? What car?
It's the red car down there
Okay.
in the garage.
What is it? Close enough. 1G-ish,
Yeah.
maybe? Somewhere in
And
there?
yeah, I think.
I mean,
It's
so...
right.
Get him out of here.
Wait.
We're not. Get him out of here.
So
That's
when
not my son.
when you buy the parts, do you get the right parts if you don't know what you're buying them for?
No, my dad gets them.
Oh, well, okay, so grades for
Must be
parts.
nice.
So probably not the right parts, but
What kind of grades do you get?
like A's. If I get like an A, then
You get a part?
yeah.
Each
Normally.
like each semester? No. No.
Uh,
Yearly?
no, like if I get like a really good grade on a test, then I'll get a part.
Dang. Can I be your brother?
No.
Dang, gummit, I am failing on all fronts out here, Warren. Tag me in or tag me out.
Jesus.
Next interviewer. Next interviewer.
Well then, we're being nice, child.
I tap out. I lose. Jeremy, you got anything for my guest?
No, I'm good.
I can't even get a special guest to have my guest do special stuff.
What?
How about this? High five. Who's slow?
Okay.
I win something. I had to win something. All right, Nux, for real. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I mean, you did awesome. You made me feel like I failed at my job, but that's fine.
Yeah.
You get an A for that, so I think you should get some parts.
Yeah.
Y'all do it together.
And as always, guys, get outside your comfort zone. Get out there, feed dreams and start fears, y'all.
We're out.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Monday morning blues. I open my eyes and I'm greeted by a cute little smile. The world is new with you by my side.
How's your butt?
But my butt
Literally
is.
on the canister?
That's on
We
my.
can get out of here.
It's my fire suppression.
We'll
Yeah,
adjust.
you want to adjust?
Yeah, we'll adjust. I don't know. Hold on. I got to get some footage of Jeremy's tape job over here.
You like that?
I'm just saying, if
Dude,
it
that's
works.
money.
I thought it was a you thing, Jeremy, but
I mean, I should probably be charging for my expertise.
I'm talking about this.
But I'm not.
I'm talking about the steering wheel.
Oh yeah. See, right, right. It's a fucking process, right?
Push the button down.
I did, right?
No, not that button.
Oh, this button.
Yeah.
No.
So no. This button here.
Okay.
Push that down,
Yeah.
and now pull the collar.
This?
Yeah.
Oh. See, Jeremy, it was you.
I know.
It was you. He made that so easy.
That seems like it's a stupid design.
I'm trying to figure out how I
Okay,
want to do this.
so basically,
engineers
do you
here.
go out
Yeah.
front first or do you go out back first?
put that leg out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that filming still?
Put that leg out. I hope it's filming. And then, like, watch your skull.
Why am I so discombobulated?
Oh, yeah, watch the video. There you go.
Yeah, let's get the
Oh, yeah,
get
that's
out of the roll cage job.
You do anything like that. Just put it in there and then rotate it around. And there you go. The steering wheel's all hooked up.
It feels like my first time in a race car with my dad.
Yeah?
Like,
Talking you through it.
Dad.
Yep. Put the steering wheel in there and like rotate a little bit and it
Warren's
clicks.
probably old enough. I wanted to make a
shut the
comment. I
hell
wanted
up.
to make a comment though when you fucking said, "Well, the first time, like 1997, when I came over to this country, I'm like, you were 12 because you were born in '89."
I was born in 1989.
I'm technically older than you.
No, I was born in 79.
Oh, I was gonna say, bro.
Yeah,
gotta
when he said that. That's why I laughed.
I
I'm
was
like,
like, I was literally thinking in my head.
and then,
like,
and then he says he comes over in like in '89 or fucking '97. I'm like, you were 12.
Yeah.
Or whatever the fucking math was. I'm like,
yeah, math ain't my strong suit because I was sitting there trying to do the math and I'm like, what the hell's happening right now? We just talked earlier
Perfect. Perfect.
all right, well, at least you have one fool.
about whatever. I'm editing over his voice with a voiceover that says 179.
Yeah, right.
I literally was trying to do. I'm so glad you brought that up because in my head I'm like, bro, that math is certainly not math.
Way the fuck off. That's what it
Oh,
is.
shit.
And they're being all too cool for school.
Yeah, don't be bashful now. So let's do this interview with who it really matters, right? So how do you feel about the car?
Slow.
That's his one-hitter quitter. What are your plans for the season?
To make it run sevens.
Oh, we called it.